Hi, everyone, and welcome to another 10-minute medicine meditation. I know it's been a little while. It's been rather busy in the real world of lockdowns and homeschooling and working and all sorts of things, but I hope you're all well. Um, this week we are now just after the new moon in Pisces, which kind of brings lots of feeling and flowing and dreaming and also a lot of opportunity to heal with it. And I want to do something that kind of taps into this vibe today, and that hopefully helps us all flow through the week and beyond with ease and hopefully a little bit of joy too. And you might have seen a post a few days ago from me recalling the experience I've had with one of my teachers. And I usually don't really talk about the sort of experiences I personally have because these are, they're very personal, but they're also very individual and usually don't really have a bearing on anyone else. But today I really want to share an insight and experience that I believe is actually beneficial for all of us, and I have permission to share as well. I do have a teacher in the non-ordinary reality who's an ancestor and who lived a long, long time ago and who still lived in the old way. The old way really means a life in complete harmony with nature, without settling or really owning anything, not even cattle or anything like that. She's one of two teachers who I work with most of the time. She is fearless and funny and loving and really no nonsense. And she's gotten me out of quite a few scrapes over the past few months and years. So I'm very connected and very grateful to her. And I was on a journey with her a couple of weeks ago, and we were walking through her land as we often do. And I was thinking about how at peace I feel when I'm there, just in a way when I'm out in nature, in this ordinary reality. But it's always a connection that's quite fleeting. It's something that I sort of tap into and go, oh, this is lovely. I feel so connected to everything. But it's also temporary because then kind of normal life takes over again. And what she told me is that our problem, by that meaning modern people, is that we kind of regard nature as something that is observed and enjoyed and something we connect to, almost as if we are watching from the outside, when in fact we're already part of it. So why are we kind of assuming this position of distance in a way? It's almost like saying, I'm now going to spend some time with my arm and I'm really going to connect to it. It's actually quite bonkers if you think about it that way. And she's absolutely right. We have become so isolated, so mind driven, that we feel we need to sit down to meditate or, bang a drum, listen to something like this, or really, make a plan, go out in nature and just walk and really, really kind of just let it happen. In order to be part of that experience. We're kind of like a caged bird obsessing about how to fly rather than just opening the cage and getting out. And I know this sounds really easy, and the trick, I guess, is making space for that experience when we're usually so busy with other stuff. And it's almost like, sort of switching everything off in order to switch a sense back on. Because in fact, it's a sense that we have already. It's our factory setting. It's just like a muscle we've completely forgotten to use. And we just don't give space to it. We don't train it. But we are all, a cell in that great being that is Mother Earth and the universe. So we are already in connection with it, whether we notice it or not. We are one. We are that all the time. So it's about noticing. So what she did in this journey is she literally let me walk in her shoes. But she doesn't wear shoes, she's barefoot. And I kind of walked through her world, seeing and feeling what she sees and feels all the time. And it was absolutely mind-blowing, compared to, of course, I've had fleeting experiences like this, but never to this magnitude and this intensity. It's like stepping from sort of a black and white movie into full color HD. And it's not just what I saw, but it's this real sense of belonging, of being part of this bigger organism in a way. And it felt like that's the way it's meant to be. And it made me feel really joyful, really not alone. And it filled that kind of modern void that I personally tend to fill with shopping or binge watching Netflix or, surfing on Instagram or stuff like that, as many of us do. And it was a real profound gift that she gave me that day. And it's this sort of medicine of oneness, and that I'm really, really deeply grateful for. having had that experience, and now know what is possible and know what is natural, to be honest. And I do have permission to share it, as I said. So today, and I'm talking a lot today, so today I want to do a journey where we first feel the connection with ourselves and then step out into a journey and feel how we are part of everything. And as an aside, that's actually the difference between meditating and journeying. You know, the first is really deeply exploring inside ourselves. In a way, we're standing in our own house and we're exploring there. We're looking at all the nooks and crannies. And the second, journeying, is literally stepping out of that house, is opening the door and stepping into a different world, quite literally. So they're two different beasts. Both experiences are hugely beneficial, and no matter what you experience today, it's good for you, and hopefully it'll be healing. So let's just see what it feels like today. So let's go. Get comfortable. If you want, lie back, close your eyes, darken your room a little. If you feel like moving while you journey, you should absolutely do that. Do whatever feels right, because sometimes when you walk into another world, you actually want to move around. So do that. That's what I do normally. I just have to stay here because, well, otherwise this would be quite difficult. Anyway, so let's get into it. Close your eyes and let's start our journey for today. this feeling. This is how we're designed to live in the world. This is what's beneath, always there, calling us. So make your way back from this place that's all around in this reality and in another. Make your way back into your house, into your room, back through the door, into your body, ready to come back. Journey is complete. So take a moment to just settle back into your body, move around a little bit, take a deep breath, and then when you're ready, open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed this experience. It was very brief, I know, but hopefully it gave you a glimpse of what is there for us, what we can see, what we can feel all of the time if we just give ourselves some space to actually experience it. See you all soon. Take care of yourselves. Lots of love, lots of blessings. Bye bye.